You're listening to the ESO Network, your station for all things geek.
Dedicated to geeks and nerds, you're listening to Project I Radio, 24/7 Nerdgasm.
Roaring Star!
And welcome to the Respawn Show with Buck Rogers.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that didn't work either. Welcome to welcome to Respawn Radio, episode 15. We've been doing this for 15 whole episodes, and still cannot get an intro.
So is next week our Sweet 16 episode?
Yeah, I guess so. Our Sweet 16 episode. We should make a big deal about that. Well, I remember on my 16th birthday, yep, nope, got nothing. Sorry.
We should get Michael a nice dress and get him a limo ride.
I've got a nice dress.
And
what? Edit this out, goddamn.
Nope, no editing. This is a conversational podcast. We just sit here and talk. We're gonna just talk.
Actually, we just kind of let diarrhea flow out.
Yeah. I blame it on your whiskey. That's all
Yeah. Fucking lush.
There it is. There it is. Refill 1 in the books. That's before the show ever started. So welcome to Respawn, episode 15. Be sure to follow us on respawnreviews.com.
At Respawn Show on Twitter.
Yeah. Oh, and we have a YouTube channel. We didn't actually talk about that last week. We added a YouTube channel.
What's a YouTube?
I don't know. Respawn Reviews? Maybe?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, look for Respawn Reviews. There you go. God, we are bad at this.
I don't know.
We'll put a link in the description somewhere.
I blame it on the 4th of July.
Yep. Happy 4th of July for all those that are going back in time and listening to this before it comes out. I guess. Mm-hmm. I had a fun 4th. It's actually been a very lazy weekend for me.
I ran a 5K with a stroller.
Wow, that's actually impressive.
I bought mine, Jack, for $3.
Productive.
Yeah.
Not really.
Whatever, dude. You're gonna have the most fun ever.
It supports 2 to 6 players on the network. You guys get it. We could probably play it.
Yeah.
No.
I'll add it to my list.
We already got suckered into buying one thing this week.
You know what? And it's not even in the notes.
I'm
We should probably talk about that.
Blame me. I blame Jess.
No, I blame you. You're the one that told us all it was going to be great.
You were supposed to do your homework and fucking play that shit and let us know if we should get it or not.
Well, dude, you're the one that's like, oh, I heard it was great. We should all get this. I'm like, yeah, I got the season pass.
No. I never used the word great. I said good.
Either way, it wasn't even good.
No need to do your homework, Jess, because my friend said it was a good game.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't say that. I said my friend said it was good.
Exactly.
I mean, it's okay. We barely fucking played it, guys. Barely.
All right, so for those of you who are wondering what the hell we're talking about, Killzone co-op. Hated it.
I'm still up in the air about it, but definitely leaning towards the hated it part.
You should get mine, Jack. Better investment of your money.
I mean, if you've got the season pass, it's not horrible. And if this had came out, I don't know, 6 months ago, I'd probably be loving it right now. But
I didn't have the season pass. See, I bought the season pass based on this review that we got for the game.
Oh, that's not good.
Mm-hmm. Blame Jess.
You can't. How are we blaming me for this? Wait a minute.
Congratulations, Jess. You finally fucked us.
Yeah, I've been trying.
That's
been trying
it.
for 16 weeks, man. 15 weeks. Been trying. Yeah.
Yep.
Let me go ahead and tally this one down. All right, make a note. All right, yep, we're good. All right, so
All
I've
right.
got one in the books, so good deal.
So besides the awesome co-op experience in Killzone, what have you guys played this week?
I've
Wow.
been playing Sorcery Saga
What's that?
on the Vita. It's a roguelike game. So,
What like game?
Dungeon crawl, roguelike. Like you do, dungeon crawl, shit like that. You die, you lose everything. All your items, all your levels, everything.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. It's pretty fun. It's very lighthearted. It's called Sorcery Saga Curse of the Great Curry God. So it's all about finding,
Curry?
like you basically dungeon crawl to find ingredients for this magical curry recipe.
Right on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very cool.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it.
That sounds like a joy.
Yeah, I've been clearing out backlog. I sat down and started going through the rest of The Walking Dead season 1 on my Vita. So
Yeah, are you liking it? What's up?
it was hard to get past the first few minutes of the first episode. Like, it just started out so slow for me. But after I got past about the midway point of the first episode, now I'm addicted to it. Like, it's a great saga. Even if you don't like the Walking Dead TV series or hate the Walking Dead TV series and love the novels, this game is great. Like, it's actually
Definitely.
a really fun game.
Definitely for the novel fans, because it's definitely way better than the TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a great review on respawnreviews.com about The Walking Dead by Telltale Games.
Yep.
Just saying.
Shameless plug. But no, it's actually, it sucked me in. The storyline has got me hooked now, and I was finding myself, even though it's like not a heavy graphical game or anything, it's like the storyline is so deep that I find myself getting attached to characters and getting really upset when something happens and trying to figure out if there was any way I could have done it differently. So
So are you done with it?
no, I'm in the middle of episode 4, so I've got 1.5 episodes left.
Man, we can't even talk about the good stuff. Damn it, man.
I know.
I was about to put a spoiler tag and then be like, if you don't want to fucking get spoiled, fast forward about 30 seconds. But no.
Yeah. No, and like I said, it's my fault for not playing it sooner because like I've heard good reviews about it. I just, like I said, couldn't get past that first few minutes of episode 1. So
Which could read the fact that it was Game of the Year.
no, like from like people that I know that play it. No, I don't base a whole lot of stuff on Game of the Year stuff, man, because there's been some stuff that's won Game of the Year that I hated. So
Name 2.
it goes way back. I'd have to go look.
The thing,
Like-
Michael, is he can't.
It goes
Yeah.
back. No,
He's talking at
poser.
his ass.
The
He's
only
talking at his
ones
ass.
that have won Game of the Year that I've liked recently are stuff like The Last of Us and
Pac-Man for the 2600.
No, wasn't a fan of that one. I don't know.
Metroid got Game of the Year. I hate Metroid. Bah.
Oh, well, god damn. Edit that out.
Ah.
I'm not going to have Metroid bashing on here.
No, seriously though, fuck Metroid. I used to hate that game when I was a kid. No, let's say the new ones are not that bad. Just not a fan of the first one, man. Sorry.
What was the last Metroid you played?
The one for the GameCube.
Which one?
I don't know. The first one that fucking came Prime? Is it fucking Prime?
Metroid Prime, and that won
Yeah.
Game of the Year. That won Game of the Year, guys. So.
That one wasn't bad. That
Okay,
was okay.
I'll tell you. I went back and I pulled up the list of Game of the Year stuff, and I'll tell you the most recent one that I've hated was Dishonored,
Oh, yeah. Dishonored was shit.
and it won Game of the Year. So there you go.
Oh, that's a box of cock. Fuck that.
I almost bought that for $5 on the Steam sale.
No, I see that. I hated that game too. Like, I just hated that game.
What'd you hate about it?
The whole
Did it
thing.
Hated it.
Yeah,
Did
the
it
whole
rip your
thing.
dog?
I did not like it at all.
Eh.
I never played it, so no idea.
Yeah, just couldn't get into it. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 didn't like that one either. That was
Oh,
What-
man, that was
That's
awesome.
the fucking best game ever, motherfucker.
yeah.
Pro Skater 2 was amazing. You unlock
Yeah.
Spider-Man, that motherfucker.
The only game better than that one was Tony Hawk 1.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a few that have not been like greatest games. Little Big Planet was okay, but that didn't do anything for me.
I love Little Big
I mean,
Planet.
I can respect what it is, but I didn't. I'm not a. The only Little Big Planet that I liked was the Vita version. So yeah,
I mean, it's
I can see the point on that.
it's just didn't do anything for me. It's a fun game, but Portal 2 didn't really do anything for me. That one.
You see fucking Portal 2?
Yeah,
hell
it
no.
just didn't do anything for me, man.
Out of the window.
Well, yeah, you've lost. You just lost respect.
That's it.
It just didn't do anything for me.
Whatever, dude. Not enough pew pew for you, huh?
Not enough pew pew. Not enough. So I mean, there's a few Game of the Year ones that just didn't fall into the realm of stuff that I played, and a lot of it's because honestly, it's kind of like this game, the what is this I was playing, Walking Dead. I just didn't give a lot of them enough time. It's like if the first few minutes didn't grab me, it's like okay, I'll put it on the list, and that's why I have such a huge.
That for?
Portal 2 I had on 360, I think.
All right, we'll get it for PC. I have it on PC. Do you have it on PC?
No, but I can probably pick it up for a couple of dollars nowadays.
All right, let's get that, and we'll play through it co-op and all this shit.
Okay.
And then I will change your mind on it.
That'll work. Yeah, and like I said, guys, that's why some of these games that have ranked Game of the Year didn't grab me, because it's like the first few minutes. If I'm not like all up into the storyline and the game and just like really stoked about it, first few minutes don't grab me, I'll put it down, it'll go on the backlog, and it's like, I'll finish that later after I finish these other 50,000 games I've got. So that's kind of where it was.
Fucking Portal, man. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, Dude,
did you ever play Portal 1?
I did. I wasn't a huge fan of it either. But I didn't play very much of it either, so.
Yeah, I'm not even going to ask you anymore. You're
Fuck this shit.
Fuck that.
I mean, hey, look, I know people that are not fans of Fallout 3, and that was Game of the Year. So, I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's also bullshit.
I'm just saying.
Fallout 3 was good. I mean, like, I'm not a huge RPG guy, and I actually enjoyed Fallout 3.
Yeah.
So,
it's all about what type of game you're into. If you're not into puzzlers, you're not going to like the puzzler games that win Game of the Year.
The Puzzlers games.
The puzzlers.
Okay.
XCOM.
Guys, if you like the pew pew shooter games, you might like this game.
What I think the best game ever was Demons to Diamonds on the 2600. So wood grain fitters on the console was just epic.
All right, what about XCOM? What about XCOM?
No, Geometry Wars on the
360
was I never played it.
See, I never played that one either, so I got nothing.
Well, see,
it was another one of those that I saw. And I was like, But I don't know.
I enjoyed the PC XCOM back in like the 90s.
Oh yeah, I played it on PS1. Imagine that.
There you go. So anyway, that's my knock on Game of the Years, and like I said, I know it's because I haven't got into them, and once I get into them, they're fine. But yeah, it's like The Walking Dead. I didn't get into it when it first came out. There was something else I was playing at the time.
I think it's just kissing Telltale's ass. I think that's what I think it is.
No, but I am looking forward to the new Borderlands Tales from the Borderlands, and speaking of Telltale, the Wolf Among Us season finale is coming out soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I need to get back on that
this week if you're listening. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So be sure to get that, because that's another one that I didn't get into when it first came out, and now I'm starting to play it, and it's actually kind of fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need to finish it. I'm only on episode 2.
I like the way Telltale Games are doing the actual games. I mean, it's something to aspire to from an indie game, startup. It's like not a lot of graphical bust your balls on a graphic standpoint, but the storylines were amazing.
Oh yeah, no, I mean it's kind of like the evolution of the of those PC games that used to tell you like, do you want to go left or right, and then you type left or right and enter.
Are you trying to say adventure games?
Yeah, the old school adventure games. Yep.
Jesus.
The old bulletin board service game.
Sierra games, fucking Phantasmagoria.
Yep.
What the fuck, man?
Yep. It's kind of like an evolution of those. So.
Yeah. So
absolutely.
That's that's all kind of new stuff that I've been playing.
Word, I've been playing Doki Doki Universe on my
Doki Doki Universe.
PS Vita. Dude, I did not realize. Like, I played the demo back when it first came out, and I thought it was good, but I never bought it. And then, got it free on PS Plus, and I started paying attention to it, and I did not realize how much influence Toe Jam and Earl had on that game.
Wait, you know why it has influence?
Yeah, I know,
The same guy who made it.
I know, motherfucker. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm surprised I didn't realize the first time I played it how much it is like Toe Jam and Earl. Yes, Michael, I do know the guy that made fucking Toe Jam and Earl made the same fucking game.
No, and that's I noticed that was actually on PlayStation
I thought you were just a
Plus.
poser like Jess.
Oh, easy, easy. Just because I don't like puzzlers. I mean, my God.
Well, you know, guys, when you go pew pew.
You know, guys, I don't like the puzzlers, but I do like that Flappy Bird on my iPhone.
I do have Flappy Bird on my Galaxy. Yep.
Now the best $50 I ever spent was $50 on Candy Crush. You guys play Candy Crush?
That's a negative. That's a negative. Why would you even bring Candy Crush up into this? I mean, that's
because we're talking about poser games. Come on, man.
Candy Crush. God. No, I did run into somebody this week though that said they only play AAA titles. Like they don't play any indie games at all. They only play AAA titles.
I'm sorry.
Well, no, I understood where he was coming from because I used to not play indie games. I started probably within the last 2 years playing indie games.
Now the question is, what does he think a AAA title is?
$60
or one that's got a good development team behind it, or
you're like your BioWares, and he's not a huge EA fan, but yeah.
Is that like underwear?
Underwear?
BioWare
underwear. And like I said, I understand because I was the kind of person, if it wasn't a big production release, I used to not pick them up either.
Yeah, get out of your corner. Go play indie games. Play something.
That's what it was for me. It's like I got bored of all the same old storylines. It's like, well, this game's free. Let me go try this one out. And it's like, holy crap, this is actually really good.
Yeah, and that's surprising because after you told us that you didn't like Portal 1 and 2, I'm kind of like
yeah. Speaking of the indie games, if you haven't played Lone Survivor, and you like survival horror games, you need to play that.
Yeah, I still need to finish that as well. God, my backlog's so huge. Fuck.
How huge is it, Stefano?
Wow.
Oh, Michael.
Did we need to get a tape measure out and measure that fucker?
Measure the backlog.
You need to come over here, Michael, and help me out.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna come over tonight, and I'm gonna measure the backlog.
All right. Move you along. God. I swear, man, there are times it's like being back in middle school. What the hell? I don't know what you're talking about.
So talking about big AAA blockbuster fucking like game of the years, The Last of Us remaster has gone gold.
Woohoo!
Are you guys gonna double dip?
Yep. Oh, yeah, of course.
Yep. Already got it pre-ordered.
Yeah, I need to go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I was excited this week. Speaking about like pre-ordering shit, like Best Buy had Persona Q, which of course I'm a huge Persona fan. They had it like collector's edition for $49.99, $30 cheaper than normal. And I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna order that. I ordered it. I posted something to the group. I'm like fucking excited as shit, and then I get an email back saying that this was a mistake. It's not really the collector's edition. I'm like, god damn it.
No, that sucks.
Well, that sucks.
Yep.
They should have gave it to you anyway for mislabeling it.
That's
like Best Buy.
That's like a girl getting you completely naked and like touching your willy wang.
Easy.
Then just leaving.
Oh.
And just leaving.
I swear.
That's just she's
know-
at what?
We're gaming.
Now I'm all flustered.
Well, see, I was just trying my hand at analogies.
All right, and on that note, we're gonna take a quick break. Get the podcast back on track with gaming. Stay tuned. We'll be back in just a moment.
Getting all worked up.
Oh, jeez. Where's the stop button? Can't find the stop button.
Dedicated to geeks and nerds, you're listening to Project I Radio, 24/7 Nerdgasm.
So I guess we're back. Yeah, that was the main theme from Valkyria Chronicles. Sega, why are you fucking that series over? I don't understand.
Well, I mean, they put it out on something.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
granted,
they
it
get
was
third one.
PSP.
It's only in Japan. They put them on the PSP after the PS3 release.
Yeah.
Depressed.
Who forgot to mute their phone?
It wasn't me.
God, you know
who it is.
This whole recording, like without stopping and editing, like just conversational stuff. I'm really having to second guess it these days. Like,
You know who forgot to mute his phone? It's fucking ESPN Master.
ESPN Master.
Yeah.
all right. Well,
always
speaking
good.
of handhelds, instead of the PSP, shaky. Sony is
Shake.
struggling to keep up with Vita sales.
What do you mean they can't sell any?
No, like they're having a hard time actually keeping up with the demand.
Holy
good
cow!
news.
Yeah.
And this is a Forbes article that this was actually released on. I saw it came out the 3rd, and they were talking about how basically they're getting swamped with the number of Vita orders, which is kind of crazy.
Now is it the new Vita?
Yeah,
Huh? Yeah, because they probably lowballed like the amount of new Vitas they're gonna make because it's been selling kind of slow.
yeah.
So that's good. That's very good.
Yeah.
Well,
I can't
I'm
wait till
hoping.
the Vita TV comes out. Or, I'm sorry, PlayStation TV.
Yeah, PlayStation TV. PlayStation TV. No, and I'm really hoping that this actually means that we're going to start seeing something really, really cool. Like, I don't know, maybe more big games for the Vita.
I think Vita is good with games. What are you talking about?
No, I mean,
It's kinda like
not
great
just
games.
not just like the old stuff, but like new stuff.
Old stuff. What fucking old stuff, man? It's got a bunch of
Like
new
Sorcery
indie
Saga, dude.
games.
I'm talking new AAA type games for these guys that don't like the indie stuff.
See, there's
Sorcery
the thing.
Saga. Come on.
Dude, yeah, I mean, Michael's always playing a fucking game on his Vita. That's
I'm aware.
Monster
But-
Mon Piece? I fucking jerked my Vita off. I mean, what?
What?
no, but I mean, seriously though, like people that own like portables, they don't want to spend $60 on a game.
I do.
I mean, I would be okay with spending.
I mean, most. All right, but no, seriously,
I'll
do you think
spend-
do you think the surge of sales is due to the PS4?
I think it is. I think it's initially being pitched as the whole play your AAA titles on the go. It was a great idea and it was poor execution. And I think with the PS4, it plays so nicely together. Like I find myself playing my PS4 through my Vita more times than I played my Vita by itself before the PS4 came out.
Right, and I mean, is it one of those where like people are starting to realize, oh man, this actually works really good. My buddy's got one, he did it. Oh man, it actually works.
Yep. Well, and I'd like to see, it's funny because, like, talking about the indie game side of it, it's like I'd be happy even if they started putting out more indie games for the Vita because there's some stuff that hasn't made it over to the Vita yet. And I'm hoping this whole surge in sales helps get these guys porting the stuff over because dude, it's such a great, it's a great handheld. I mean, it really is a fun handheld. Even the original Vita, not the new one, but like the original Vita is still a great game. Like you still get hours of play on it before the battery dies.
Yep.
The downside is with all the new products is the size of the card.
Now, and see, and the thing, like, honestly, man, Sony dropped the ball when they let that piece of shit Call of Duty come out. If it would have been a legit Call of Duty, Vitas would have flown off the shelves.
Oh, the Black Ops that came out for it.
Yep.
It wasn't bad though. It
No,
wasn't that
but
bad.
But it wasn't Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It was Call of Shit.
No, like if it would have been like Call of Duty, I mean, honestly, all they had to do was port over the damn thing, and
Yeah,
it would have
seriously.
it would have sold Vitas like crazy.
Yeah, I mean, they did right with Resistance, right? I mean, they should have done like that. Oh, wait. Sorry.
Yeah, wait, it was the same fucking developer.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Well, I mean,
This
even
developer did an awesome job on this game. Let's do this other one.
I guess the hard part from a sales perspective is it's like look with the Borderlands 2. It's not exactly the same as it was with Borderlands 2 on PS3. Look at Minecraft. It's not going to be quite as big a world as what you get with like the PS4. So it's like
No, but it's exactly what's on PS3.
yeah. Yeah, so it's like if they can keep up, if they can keep increasing the level of what they put out there, the problem is it's the size of the games, right? Like you're limited to either a 32 gig card or, most people are on 16 gig cards. It's like, unless you're ponying out the $100 to buy the 64 gig card, how many games can you really put on a Vita?
I'm on a 64 gig card, and I could probably fill up 2 of them.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, and that's where the issue is, because now you're talking, 64 gig card, you're looking at $100. So it's like, all right,
It's expensive.
Now,
Overpriced as fuck.
Yeah, now it's like, Sony, why couldn't you just come out with something where I could use my regular, SD card or something? I mean, really?
Dude, because they got scared shitless with all the pirating on the PSP.
Yeah, I guess. But, like, that's probably the biggest thing is it's like, they're coming out with more games, and that probably is hurting the sales somewhat is, guys, I can only use a 64 gig card that cost me $105 to order off of Amazon, and, yeah, about 25 games in, and I'm full, ready to go. Another card.
No, see, that's the beauty about the indie games, though. You can put a shitload of those. Just saying. I got a shitload.
Very cool. I mean, I've got a handful of games on mine. I don't even have the 64 gig card yet. I've got the 30. I think I've got 32 gig in mine. But it's like I've got, it's like I'll play the game, beat it, and delete it. Yeah, it's like Unless this one's got tremendous replay value, it's not really a big deal for me.
So Sony, switching gears, enough about Vita. No one cares about it. I love it.
I love my Vita.
I'm going to play it right now.
So Sony went sneaky, and with the PS3 update 4.6, they added the DualShock 4 compatibility where you can play it on Bluetooth now.
I haven't tried it yet.
Awesome.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I might. It kind of defeats the purpose of the DualShock 3 now. So, I guess if I need another controller for my PS3, I'll just get a DualShock 4.
Yep.
Word.
It's cool.
Yeah, I mean,
pretty awesome.
It's pretty awesome. It's definitely a better controller. Although I've got to say, the thumbsticks, man.
Switch them out. Go spend
Yeah.
$9 on Amazon.
Infuriate me about the PS4.
Yeah, like do they hurt your thumbs? They end up hurting my thumbs after a while.
Well, mine's falling apart. So
Yeah, no,
like,
not
it
falling
looks
apart.
like no, they don't hurt my thumbs at all. It's just they're falling apart.
Maybe I got sensitive thumbs.
My problem, I wound up having to put the caps on there because my problem is after I don't know a couple of weeks of gaming, they got slick and it's they were getting to the point where they're about to start falling apart, but they just I rubbed all the top rubber off. It was like it was gone. So
Like that little lip around the controller, it hurts my thumb, man. I don't know. Like,
other than that, it's a great controller. Like I like how it feels, but yeah, the thumbsticks in it. Spend the $9 on Amazon, get a set of Xbox One thumbsticks, and throw on there, and you're good to go.
Yeah, no, I think. How about the gel pads? I thought about doing those.
That's what I put on mine, I don't have a
grippets.
problem with them.
Yeah, the
I got
grippets.
grippets.
Yeah, I thought about doing some of that.
Yeah,
I got the grippets free with a couple loot crates ago, which is loot crate's pretty awesome. Just gonna say.
If you haven't signed up for Loot Crate yet, be sure to give them a shout. LootCrate.com.
Maybe one day we'll tell you guys to go to lootcrate.com/respawn
Something.
video.
Yeah, speaking of DualShock 4 controllers, freaking the blue one is coming to the US in August.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. I almost ordered the Magma Red one from Japan last week.
You might as well.
I'm thinking about it.
Just do it.
It's like you got the Magma Red, and then I can't remember what the blue one, the nifty name for the blue is, but they're beautiful controllers. They look great.
Blue balls blue.
Blue balls. No. No.
Uh,
No.
blue waffle blue?
Maybe blue waffle
It's wave blue. Come on, man.
Wave blue. Okay, yeah, we'll see. There you go.
Blue waffle? What?
Oh Jesus, no! Damn you.
So anyway,
Here.
that's coming out soon.
Yay.
More stuff for your PlayStation.
Now, new DLC for Watch Dogs. Has anybody played it?
I just downloaded it yesterday.
Oh, gee. Well, I'll make sure to wait for your review before I play it.
Well,
Yeah.
again, I bought the
Hey.
season pass when it came out, so it was,
We'll hear from Steph and his friend if it's good or not. Then we'll buy it and be like, "Oh, this sucks."
yeah. It adds 4 more single player missions and a bunch of new outfits and a couple of weapons. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm waiting to dive into it though because it's that game I'm still playing occasionally. It's fun. I've still got to beat all the side missions. Like it's one I'm gonna try to platinum.
It'll never happen.
Speaking of platinums, do they really matter? Does anybody even really care about platinums and trophies and stuff? Like, is that
Michael does? He's a fucking trophy whore.
If it's easily attainable, sure. I mean, I'm okay, guys. I did not drop like $20 on DLC for fucking a certain game just to get more trophies for. I did not do that.
Yeah.
No, I mean trophies. It's weird. It's a love-hate thing with trophies. I won't go out of my way to like 100% a game. I've barely 100%ed many games. But I mean, I kind of look at them and go, oh, that's pretty cool. You know, see if I like, I don't know. It's one of those, like I said, it's kind of like a love-hate thing.
Yeah.
Infamous
Infamous was the first one I even had the desire to do that with.
Yeah. You know, the trophy set is like pretty, you know, not easy, but enjoyable. I might try it. Kind of like Burnout Paradise. That's like the first and probably only game I really played and was like, I've got to get all these trophies because it was actually like challenges that I had to do like with the vehicle and stuff.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed that. But then like most games, it's just kind of like beat the game in super duper ultra super duper 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 hard.
Yeah.
And it's like I really don't fucking care. I play the game on hard just to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to play it on extreme difficulty to fucking get a little trophy. You know?
Yeah. Like I said, Infamous is the only one I've played that I really felt like, man, it's worth a playback through anyway because you got the good versus evil. So,
right.
and this was Second Son that I did this on.
That was the only game that I played in hard mode and felt like this is the way this game should be played.
Yeah. It didn't make it to the point to where the game was not enjoyable. Sometimes, man, you go on hard mode like Wolfenstein, man. Go on hard mode on that, and it's like, oh my god. It's like I'm playing on Insane right now, and it's like, ugh.
Yeah, and see, and for me, like, it becomes an issue of like, if a game, like, I want to enjoy a game, so most of the times I'll either play a game on like medium or hard, just to because I want to enjoy it. I don't want to fucking sit there and throw my controller across the room 5 billion times and cuss at the damn thing,
Yeah.
Like life is hard as it is already. I don't need to get aggravated and scream at something else.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And games like there's some games I've noticed that with like the platinums or like Xbox. I think the Lego Marvels is one of the first ones I've gotten. Almost, I'm missing like 2 comics, and that one I'm gonna be the only one 100% on Xbox. A lot of games I've noticed like the platinums, like Assassin's Creed and Battlefield, and like all these. There's so many of them that have an online twinge to them. Even The Last of Us. It's like I have no desire to play the online version of that game to the point needed to get a platinum on it.
Yep. See, and that's another turn off with trophies and achievements. Like I said, if it adds to the game and makes it enjoyable, sure, I'll try to get them. Like Infamous, honestly, all I have to do is fucking beat the game one more time, and I'm good.
Yeah,
do it tomorrow.
Yeah, and it's worth it on Infamous. I mean, like I said, the storyline is so different. Playing through the different, the good versus evil, it's so different. Worth it completely.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's the one I got to do. So I need to go ahead and do it.
Yep.
Do it.
Do it. Just do it. So very cool.
I got 3 platinums for Sound Shapes.
I haven't played through. I haven't finished that one yet.
Wow, you got. Oh yeah, because you beat it once and then.
Then synced it with the Vita and the PS4. Like fuck yeah.
That's
hilarious.
cheating. That's cheating.
Yep.
That's so cheating.
Actually, I could. That's a good idea, Michael. I'm pretty close to platinum in that one. I think all I got to do is finish off the death modes, and I'm good.
The death mode is so fun. I love the death mode.
That's
so cheating.
The only. Yeah, that's the only trophies I have left are for the death mode.
It's not cheating. Come on.
Nah, dude. I did it with The Walking Dead. Oh no, I didn't carry over the save, but I did play it twice.
No, but you should play through it again. I mean, hey.
That's probably the easiest game. Like when I figured out that all you have to do is beat the game to platinum, it's like, oh wow, that makes me like the game even more.
Hey, speaking of resistance for the Vita, that's another easy platinum.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, no, it's
Yeah,
not because it's fucking
yeah.
shit.
No, all you gotta do is beat the
It
game.
forces
Actually,
us to play
wasn't
it.
the game wasn't
Oh,
that bad.
don't defend that game. It's a
I actually enjoyed
goddamn abomination.
Nah, it's a good C. I wouldn't say it's like a freaking AAA
You're being kind. You're being
A
kind.
C. I give it a C.
I
It's
haven't
enjoyable.
played it, so I haven't played it. I have no comment on this game. I will now try it since I found out it's an easy platinum because I'm going to go all trophy whore on it here. So
It is a very easy platinum.
no, it's and like I said, the achievements and trophies. I mean, I know some people there are both sides of it. I don't know which side you as a listener will fall on, but we'd be interested in learning about that, I guess.
I'm gonna get an Xbox One because I can get fucking trophy achievements from fucking watching Hulu.
Oh, dude, you get an Xbox One for watching trophy or achievement or whatever for watching Hulu in the morning. You get one for watching it at night. You get one for watching like 6 shows in a row. I mean, it's
What, do you get one for watching porno?
there's no porno on Hulu.
Oh, damn.
No,
Fucking pervert.
there's not. I don't know. Anyway, moving right along. So, last little bit on the big PS4 stuff before we change subjects here. 2 terabyte hard drives are available for like $140 right now. That will fit your PS4. Now, granted, they're 5,400 RPM, so nothing
Not
as
solid
good as a
state?
hybrid, but no solid state, no hybrid. So, but it is a 2 terabyte, 5,400 RPM. After you install it, you're with right at 1,800 gigs. So, not a bad purchase.
Say 1,800 gigs.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the 1,800 gigs. No, that's not right, Jess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
you're off there.
Yeah.
I think I think what you were looking for is 1.8 gigs.
Which is 1,800 gigs.
No.
No.
1,800 billion. No, it's 1,800 megabytes.
No.
Yep.
No. No. 1,800 gigabytes.
Yeah, it's 1 terabyte is 1,000 gigs, dude.
Yeah, so 2 terabytes, you'd have 18.
Oh, terabytes. Yeah.
Just swap that shit around.
Yep.
Anyway,
That's what I
moving
get for
along.
playing on the computer too, by the way.
Yeah.
So,
it totally had the storage of your hard drive on the computer.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. So anyway,
Goddamn lush.
it happens.
Yeah, what can you say?
So that's rocking along because it's getting to the point like I've got I don't know, probably 30 games on my dashboard right now, which by the way, Sony, please put out an update to let me organize this crap, please.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I love my shit being a clusterfuck.
I swear. Like that's the only biggest that's probably the biggest complaint. You're like, what?
Mhm.
What?
You gotta press square on my PS3 and organize my shit. It's just awesome.
Yeah. Fix it on the floor, guys.
No, don't ever fix it. I love it. I love it. It's like a whole meta game inside your UI. It's like
Fuck your metagame.
find Metal Gear. All right, woo.
all right. We're gonna take a break because when we get back, we're gonna talk about something Xbox because by God, we're not just a Sony podcast.
What exactly we're talking about?
I don't know. There's nothing really to talk about. We're gonna talk about something Xbox when we get back. So
What about PC?
yeah, we'll talk about PC, Steam, Origin. Yeah. Let's talk about that. That's good. All right, we'll be back.
Dedicated to geeks and nerds, you're listening to Project I Radio, 24/7 Nerdgasm.
Hello and welcome back to Respawn Radio, where we're about to talk about games that you wanted to love but
You
ended
sound
up
like a sexual
hating.
predator.
He sounds like Masterpiece Theater.
Yeah.
That's the
I
master.
was going for a slow and sensual, man. Come on, dude.
You missed it.
All right, but seriously, All right, so games that you were like, oh my god, this game's gonna be fucking awesome. This game's gonna be awesome, and then you play it and you're like, oh fucking shit, it sucks.
I have two, but I'm going to be accused of being a basher. So,
So I'll start it off then.
yeah. Then you start off. I'll go in the middle.
Fucking Lair on PS3. I love everything I've saw about that game. The dragons, the fire. Oh man, you're gonna be able to get and like SWAT armies with your dragon and fucking kill shit. Hell yeah, you're a dragon raider. And you play it and it fucking sucked. I forced myself through that game because I wanted to like it so bad. God. Yeah.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah. And what sucks is the game wasn't too terrible when they fixed the controls and actually let you use the thumbsticks and shit. So it got a little bit better. But man, that game had so much potential. So much.
You know, and that's the sad thing, because there's a lot of games that are good, and this is a tough subject, because there's a lot of games that are really good from a graphic standpoint and from a hype standpoint, and then they come out and the control schemes suck horribly. Like, there's a lot of games like that.
Yeah.
But, yep, I'm gonna get accused of being a basher.
All right, hater, do it.
Yep, I'm gonna be a hater. Rise was probably the biggest letdown for me. Titanfall's a close second. But it's not because they were on Xbox Ones. That actually had nothing to do with it. It was the game themselves. You know, I had such high expectations for Rise, and you know, yeah, it was a pretty game for the most part. But the freaking, you know, the frame rates, the crappy 1-2 combo, you know, the physics of your arm going into somebody and floating around. It's like I forced myself through the game hoping it was going to get better. But it was just it was horrible. Like it just did not function well at all. So that was my biggest one.
Michael?
Yeah. Heavy Rain. It sucks.
I like
That's all I have to
Heavy
say about it.
I
It's
like
shit.
Heavy Rain.
I liked Heavy Rain.
It's shit. I mean, what's the point? Is that, you know, the hype? You know, it was shit. That's all I need to say about it.
Yeah. See, I didn't get any of the hype. I wasn't paying attention to any of the stuff when Heavy Rain came out, so I got it with the director's cut. I don't know, probably 2.5 years ago, maybe. As like that was when I actually picked the game up, and it was cheap. It was in the greatest hits thing, and you know, director's cut, greatest hits. Played it, loved it. It was great. Never heard anything about it before that. So, like, yeah.
Fucking fanboy.
Ah, jeez.
I liked Heavy Rain. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it was no Uncharted or anything, but
Yeah, if that game would have came out sucking, I would have cried.
oh, it still has a chance. It still has a chance.
4 looks alright so far.
It's not a CG trailer.
Oh, we'll see, Michael.
So, you know, good point. Speaking of CG trailers, you know, I'm very proud of Nintendo for showing actual gameplay on stuff. I am really tired of all these people showing really nice, hyped up CG trailers. We talked about this before. You know, Titanfall, when you watch the trailer of Titanfall, it gets you freaking pumped. There's not an ounce of gameplay in that trailer.
I didn't get me pumped. I just wrote the game off when I saw the trailer. But yeah, nope.
No, I want to see. I want to see more. I want to see more actual gameplay trailers.
Well, you know, Jess, then people would not buy the game.
That's
because
the idea.
It doesn't look as good as they want it to look.
Like Watch Dogs.
See, I like Watch Dogs. I like Watch Dogs.
But I'm saying,
it's no
Watch Dogs
GTA.
compared to what they showed 2 years ago was not what they showed.
No,
when the
it's
game
not.
released.
No, it's not. But I mean, it's, you know, I like the idea of them doing that though, because it would actually force developers to make quality games. Because if you know it's not going to sell if the gameplay is not on point, then it forces you to make the gameplay on point.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. So initial thoughts on Blue Estate. Speaking of developers and games trailers, what do you think about Blue Estate, Stefano? I know you played it.
Why the fuck didn't they integrate the Move with it? That's what I want to know. You can say whatever the fuck you want about the Move, but it is great for light gun shooters, and that's what this is.
Yeah.
The reason why, Stefano, is because nobody owns the fucking Move.
The reason the dev gave for not integrating the Move is that the PlayStation 4, the DualShock 4, is more responsive and more accurate than the Move.
I don't know about that.
I mean
Move
that's
is
from the
okay.
dev, so I don't know.
I'm going to talk positive about the Move. The Move, it works great, but history tells us that when you have a system and then you bring out some new controller out for it, it almost never works. It never sells.
Yeah.
You try to change up the control scheme and all that other shit. I mean, Kinect is a rare breed. It actually sold a lot because you had the kiddie games going with it. But for the most part, no, it does not work.
But for the fucking light gun shooters, it works perfect, man.
Yeah, works great. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it works beautifully.
And what better way to get people interested than doing that? And then you know what? Like, it can convince people to go, hey, I'm gonna go to GameStop and get a used move for like $5 or whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, but even Sony kind of wrote it off at one point.
Yeah.
So,
but I mean,
I'd love to have a reason to own one.
For on the rail games, though, I mean, the move is great for that. I mean, it gives you that old school arcade feeling of, you know, grabbing the light gun out and playing, you know?
House of the Dead was amazing. Fucking Resident Evil, fucking awesome. But, yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things that Sony had a great idea with, and they just kind of
half-assed it.
About it. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, people, it speaks to a certain group of people. Not everybody's into that. So, I mean, I guess that's, you know, like... From a gameplay standpoint, though, I didn't mind playing it with the DualShock 4. It was still a fun game. Reminded me of a freaking Stranglehold on the rails. I mean, that's what the game played like. It was so freaking awesome. Like over the top storyline, over the top shootings, over the top everything. It was like just waiting for doves to come busting out of a room.
Yep. No, exactly what it reminded me of. I mean, it's not a bad little game. I'd probably wait for it to come on sale before buying it. I honestly wouldn't pay $15 for it. Maybe 5, maybe 10.
Do you think it's going to come on like PlayStation Plus? You think it's going to be free at some point in the next few months?
I wouldn't doubt it. Would you doubt it?
No, it seems like the kind of game, and you know, it's a pretty funny point because it seems like the kind of game that you're going to see on PlayStation Plus in a few months, and it's like I wonder if there are people going to wait on the game until it comes on PlayStation Plus. Because, I mean, like, you know, with Strider's one of those games. I mean, it's a fun game, but I would have waited for Strider. If I knew it was coming out on PlayStation Plus, I'd have waited for it.
Yep. I'm glad I did.
No, Strider's amazing. It's great that it's free on PlayStation Plus, but, yeah, it's an amazing game. What the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, it's a good game. I haven't beat it yet, but, I mean, it's a good game. But, yeah, I mean, it's a game that I probably would have waited on if I knew it was going to be free.
Yeah, I'm glad I waited.
Well, fuck you both.
I heard it was hard as balls.
No, it's not hard as balls.
It's
much
not
easier than the old school Striders. So
yeah, it's not as hard as the old ones, but it's not easy still. Like no.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but anyway. So minor point, and we haven't really talked about this yet. It's officially time to quit calling the PS4 and the Xbox next gen. Because now they're current gen.
I disagree.
No, dude, it's you stop calling it next gen when the new system launches.
Whenever they show us what next gen is, then I'm gonna stop calling it next. I'll stop calling it next gen.
So we're waiting
on
on
that yet. That'll be in 2015.
So we're waiting on next gen games, but not next gen systems.
So
hardware is fine, but
so the remakes haven't convinced you, Mike? All the remakes, the beautiful remakes.
I mean, Killzone almost did. Killzone looked good.
That's like fucking upgrading your PC for better graphics. Whoop-de-doo. Show me something that's gonna amaze me.
I don't know. I've seen some pretty amazing stuff already.
I've seen amazing stuff that's coming out in 2015.
No, Infamous was pretty amazing.
Infamous was good. Killzone looked good.
Yeah. Infamous had a great graphics upgrade, but nothing in that game said that this needs to be next gen or considered next gen. You could have dumbed the graphics down a little bit, and it would have been on PS3, and it would have been just fine.
Nah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I don't want that grainy shit. You know how hard it is to go back to PS3 right now?
Yeah.
I've been playing PS3 more than my PS4.
Yeah, because you play shitty Japanese games that don't really rely on hard.
Fucking weeaboo.
Here we go.
Hey, I got Mind Jack for $3. What the fuck are you talking about?
Jeez.
I think you got ass raped for $3.
Pretty much.
No, I don't think that the I mean, like, graphics on, like, Grand Theft Auto 5 look great still. I mean, that game was pushing the PS3 and the 360, you know, and it looks great. And I haven't seen... I mean, Infamous looks good, Watch Dogs looks good, but at the end of the day, they aren't pushing that much higher on those games than what you're getting on the PS3 and the 360.
Technically, yes.
Frame rate maybe, you know,
resolution, buddy.
Yeah.
Go look at all your resolutions on all those games.
Resolution does not matter. Didn't the Xbox teach you anything?
Fuck you, dude. I'm sorry. Playing native 1080p games is a lot different than playing 480p games or 556 games.
Yeah.
Which is what most games last gen run at, or like 600 and 500. So.
Doesn't matter to me.
You can notice some
graphics.
things, though.
I'm a graphics whore, so I noticed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sorry.
That's fair. I mean, yeah, but it's still not enough though. If you're the average gamer though, there still hasn't been enough. And I'm surprised that sales have been as high as they have been for either one of the new consoles, because like for an average gamer, there's still not enough there that makes you say, "Yep, got to throw the old one away and get the new one." There's not a lot there yet.
You know what makes it worth it for me? The ability to turn on my PS4 and it doesn't fucking take 5 billion days to start a game. How quick the UI and the whole system in general runs. How easy it is to get to my friends and party chats and all that good stuff. How everything is a quick click.
See,
and nothing takes fucking forever like my sluggish PS3.
But I had that on 360 already.
Yeah,
it wasn't
get a
that
hybrid
fast
drive for your PS3. It's much faster.
No. You can add whatever you want. It's not going to make it as quick as a PS4, man.
No, but, you know.
Loading's faster.
But I can click on Killzone and it loads literally in like seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who wants to do that?
No, the loading time is much faster.
But you would expect it to be. I mean, it's a new console. It's better hardware.
I expect that when I go out, change from a dual core to an i7 too. So
yeah,
yeah, isn't that next gen? Isn't that the next?
Not in PC terms. It's not.
No, not really.
That's just a hardware upgrade. That's just graphics upgrade. Next gen is when you have something that it's innovative and just amazes you.
So I guess Nintendo hasn't done that in forever. So I guess they're out of the fucking window.
Yeah. Yes.
No. Yeah. I mean, they haven't wowed me with anything. Everything's been kind of like the same shit over and over again, like every other console. Yeah. You have Call of Duty every year that's the same. Battlefield, for the most part, is the same kind of game as it's been since 1942.
Yep.
Sony does the same shit with fucking Killzone now. Infamous, Uncharted. There's slight upgrades in the graphics and the gameplay, but it's at its core, it's the same shit over and over again.
I think what you're looking for is new IPs.
Yes,
quit reviving the old tired ones.
See, new IPs is not the same as next gen WoWsies. Like,
I
my
need
god,
an evolutionary jump. That's what
was there really an evolutionary jump from PS2 to PS3?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, from Xbox to Xbox 360, yeah, there was a huge jump.
No, gameplay was all basically the same. What gameplay had changed that sparked it? What, Kinect?
No, dude. It's like look at FPSs. No. Look at where FPSs went when 360 came out. I mean, FPSs.
You could have done Halo 2 or Halo whatever on Xbox.
You had better hardware that allowed you to have more physics, better physics engines.
Oh, is that what it is? See, now you're saying exactly what's the difference now, man? The gameplay wise, it's all exactly the same. You could have taken any 360 game and put it on PS2 with dumbed down graphics.
You couldn't do Portal on PS2.
If you dumbed down the graphics, you could.
You couldn't. It didn't have enough horsepower to process the physics engine.
You couldn't do Battlefield 3. You couldn't do Battlefield 3 or anything like that on there because the Frostbite with the destructible environments and particles and all that. Like you couldn't come close to that on the older gen stuff.
Okay, and then in that case, you couldn't do a bunch of the next gen games on the 360 and PS3 because of all the particles and all the freaking people on the screen and all that shit. I mean, it's the same thing, dude. I mean, what is next gen? I mean, what makes a game next gen? It's not a revolutionary new way of doing everything.
Not a revolutionary, an evolution jump. That's what next gen is.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's all, like, in the last 10 years, all it's been is minor increases.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, graphics get better.
Since, like, early 2000s, probably?
I mean, the biggest problem that we've got is not hardware. The biggest problem, though, guys, isn't hardware. It's the devs. They just started toward the end of, like, within the last 6 months of the last gen's lifespan, did they start coming out with games that were really like pushing those systems to the limits. And then we come out with the new gen stuff, and now everybody's got to relearn. The problem is it's not the hardware itself. I mean, you can take a crappy little Mac and tweak it out, and it'll run any game. I've got a 17-inch HP in here that's 3 years old that I can still run Battlefield 4, and it's a laptop. I can run Battlefield 4 with max settings, and it'll still run the game.
Yeah.
So I'll leave you with this: who's really making a revolution or evolution in gaming? Indie devs. Who are the ones that are giving you who's giving you the new ways to play a game? Fucking guys that are making Journey, guys that are making fucking
No, there's no new way to play Journey. There's nothing new revolutionary about that. It's old hat.
How is it? Okay, tell me a game where you walk around in the desert and I pretty much do nothing and you enjoy it.
Evolutionary is like saying I'm playing a PS2 game okay, let's go back even further. I'm playing a PS1 game and then I play Mario 64. That's an evolutionary jump.
No.
There's nothing been since that's wowed you to the point of, oh my god, this is just mind-blowing, really.
So you're talking like go from Mario 1 to Mario 3 where you pick up a raccoon tail?
Yeah. Mario 3, I mean, like you see you see Quake for their first time, first 3D game, really. And it's just amazingly jump in how you play the game, the tech, just everything is just a jump forward. It's an evolutionary jump. I haven't really seen that since then.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I've seen graphically. I've seen a big jump from the way Killzone, for instance, Killzone or Infamous looks compared to any PS2, like PS3 or 360 game. It looks light years above, especially with what they're doing with particles and pixels and pushing like things on screen. The particles, man, are fucking insane. You tell me, like, you find me a game like on 360 or PS3 that looks like Resogun with particles flying everywhere. With that many particles flying everywhere.
I can show you games that play exactly like Resogun. Twin stick shooters.
No, graphically, push it just like it. Unless you're looking at PC, no, you're not getting it.
Halo 4.
But then,
Halo 4. There you go.
Okay, Halo 4.
No. Hey, there you go. From a graphic standpoint, Halo 4 was pushing the graphics.
How many pixels per inch was Halo 4 pushing? How many particle effects?
I hear Michael typing. He's gonna find
out.
Yeah,
do it. Okay, let's see.
I'm not.
I guarantee you
I
it's
stopped listening.
half. Yeah, and let's go on because it's just turning into a drunken rant.
Yeah.
No, it's but I understand where the conversation is it's nothing that's pushed it out to the point to where it says, oh my god, I've got to have this. Even if Infamous looks 10 times better, it's like to push out and say, I'm gonna go buy a new system to play that game. It's I don't see it. I mean, like I said, I like the original Emphasis. I like Blood. The vampire one. It was pretty cool. It's like the gameplay is similar. This one has more stuff. You still can't swim. If you go in the water, if you fall in the water, you're automatically warped back to shore. It's like, let's get out of the mindset of blocking down what you can and can't do in games.
Well, that's called dev time was cut short because they had a release window. But anyways, this is the problem with the new generation of, like, I guess we would call it the new generation of consoles. The only people that are going to notice like big differences are going to be tech junkies and people that actually look at numbers and computes and pixel pushing stuff. The regular people that don't give a shit aren't going to notice.
Yeah,
and that's the main difference.
Which is what Nintendo was jumping on.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, and look, Nintendo's still been successful, and I mean, realistically, when was the last time Nintendo did a major overhaul to anything graphically? It's like, the 64.
This is their first HD console, and they haven't really had to.
Yeah, so it's like it's all good.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's about wrapping it for tonight. Last bit of word. There has been some sad news come up this week. We'll cover that real quick, and then we'll let you guys get back to whatever you're doing on your non-whiskey moments.
Hey, we forgot to talk about QuakeCon pinning exclusive Doom 3 Doom reveal for July 17th, not Doom 3.
All right, cool.
All right, good. Covered. Good job. All right.
Hey, Doom. fucking 3 I loved on my PC. I can't wait to
Yeah,
see if
3
they.
was awesome.
Hey, I want to see if they did something new. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. That's another one that could be a fun one to see if they're doing something new. But in sad news, we learned this week that
No. But now, I'm just giving you shit. Jess.
Hey, what's that new note I see on the show notes? What's the bottom one there?
Oh yeah, we
shut
forgot to talk
up.
about that. Jess
Shut
loves
up!
cock.
Shut up! God, see now I gotta see, and now you got. I swear to God, it's like you're trying to kill me. And it's like there's not a clean spot to edit, so now I've got to leave it in there.
So is that the sad news you wanted to talk about?
No. The sad news is Crytek.
Oh yeah.
Sad news. Crytek is having some financial difficulties, and the rumor, and it's rumor with a capital R right now, but the rumor is Sony has.
Take it with a grain of salt. Take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, if it's breaking news, then you heard it here first. But if not, then we don't know what we're talking about. Sony is potentially interested in buying Crytek. Now that's all rumor. It was from a couple of different sources, but until it comes from something in a press release, it's not confirmed. So there you go.
What do you guys think about that though?
I think it would be a great idea because if they pick it up, then that means they get the engine.
Yeah, it's basically a fight for the engine at this point.
Yep. Because I don't really see any other. I don't see really any other benefit for anybody picking that up. Really.
Well, I like Crysis. I thought Crysis was good.
I'm looking forward to Homefront, but I'm pretty sure that Deep Silver is going to wind up doing that.
I don't know.
Just saying.
They have creative minds. It's just finding the right way, I guess.
Yeah.
Apparently, Michael has no opinion about it. He said, "Fuck Crytek."
Yeah.
Crysis 2 is cool. Crysis 3 kind of sucked ass. Once again, just showing you that graphics don't make everything.
Nah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yep,
Like
yep.
Halo 4. Anyway, so that's it for this week's episode of Respawn. Let us know what you think. You can find us on iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, pretty much anywhere. Give us a comment or a rating on there. We'd appreciate it. You can also catch up with us on respawnreviews.com. Be sure to leave a message on any of our posts. We have everything from game reviews to anime and movie reviews. Just kind of cool. What? Stefano, I swear to God. All right. So anyway, get in touch with us. You can find us there. You can also leave us a message if you'd like to, and we will, if it's a message that we can actually play on the show, we may grab that and play it on the show on respawnreviews.com. You can catch up with me on Twitter.
Leave a message.
Leave a message.
Hey.
How can they find you guys?
You can find me at jroberts257.
What? What are we doing?
Yeah, we're at that
Twitter
time.
plugs,
We got
asshole.
Twitter plug, dude.
At Will Skate for free or at Respawn Show.
At Curvin4437 or at Queef.
Oh, jeez. You can also find us on
Vagina Farts.
YouTube. You can find us on YouTube. YouTube.
Oh, is it YouTube?
Yep. And we actually just started our Twitch account as well, so Respawn Reviews on Twitch as well. So there you go. We appreciate everybody tuning in and dealing with us as we had our rants and other stuff. So when we go out, we're going to leave you with a little bit of music from Epic Game Music. We decided to change up the format a little bit and leave you guys with the full-blown song from Epic Game Music. So that'll be coming up when we get out of here.
Yay.
Hey. Game over. Yeah.
No,
All right.
no.
So we're going to leave you with some good music. We'll be back. Or actually, no, we won't be back. We'll see you next week. Just kidding.
Holla.
Game over, yeah!
This has been a broadcast of the ESO Network, your station for all things geek, classic, current, and beyond.